Recently, I stayed at a newly remodeled hotel that had invested significant money in its renovations. At first glance, the hotel room appeared exceptionally clean and attractive. Some of the furniture felt as if it did not belong in a hotel room, and I felt that the hotel room was missing something. What was it that I felt was missing in the hotel room? The hotel room was missing a full desk and a dresser. Instead of a dresser, there was a wardrobe with one side designated for hanging clothes, a large empty space, and a single drawer at the bottom. I remarked, "There's not enough room for my clothes." Scanning the room, I found the hotel room wasn't as warm and inviting as other hotel rooms I had stayed in before. The room should be warm and inviting, giving a feeling of being fully finished. The wardrobe should be equipped with hangers at the top. The lower section of the wardrobe should feature shelves and a set of drawers on the right side. This arrangement offers guests more storage options, alleviating any initial sense that something is missing or the guest's needs have not been met. All owners and employees should ask themselves, is what I am doing going to bring the greatest amount of pleasure to my guests? And if the answer is no, then to not do it at all. Here are a few examples. The hotel I am speaking about had the microwave and ice maker in a room in the hotel hallway. The room had no windows. The microwave in the room was in the corner of the room. The microwave itself was on an old brown and ugly stand. The room itself had no signs above the door to show that the microwave and ice were in the room. Why not have a microwave in each room? My next question was who cleans it, and this brings me to my next point. Saving money at the expense of guests having a great experience equals failure. My friend was remodeling his first hotel when he learned this lesson. He bought second-hand furniture, hired all the wrong mechanics. The second time he remodeled the hotel, he bought all the right furniture, hired all the right mechanics. The guests loved the improvements and became not just guests but customers. The balcony door in the room I was in was not easy to lock. I could not lock it and had someone from the front desk show me how to lock the door. Children should not be able to unlock the door and go out onto the balcony by themselves. I would like to see a chain put on all balcony doors and locks moved so that children cannot unlock the balcony door. Imagine you fall asleep and awake to find your child on the balcony. The reason this happened is because you could not lock the balcony door. Ask the front desk for help locking the balcony door. When a guest checks into the hotel with a child, the front desk staff should go to the hotel room and see to it. Every balcony door should be checked to be sure it can be opened and closed easily, that the balcony door can easily be locked and unlocked. Finally, make sure the chain is in place. What is the number one thing that you can do to have guests never come back to your hotel? The answer is each time a guest leaves their hotel room, the door does not close. Each guest must then walk back to the room and close the door. What this tells the guest is that the hotel is not detail-oriented. As a hotel guest, I expect to be able to take a shower and have the water drain properly. However, I've been told that in some hotel rooms, the water from the shower does not go down the drain. I request that all showers be checked to ensure that the water drains properly. It's important to note that water pooling outside the shower creates a slipping hazard for all guests. I have become accustomed to hotels that provide a pantry. However, I didn't realize that many hotels lacking a pantry often have shops that sell pantry items. I would like to suggest placing a sign above the gift shop that says pantry or a sign at the front desk indicating gift shop sells pantry items. Whenever I review a hotel or cruise, I make it a point to use hotel or cruise transportation. I sometimes ask the driver if they received the gratuity. Often, I discover that the driver has not received the gratuity. Anyone who steals a gratuity should be immediately dismissed, without exception. You definitely do not want your guests' final experience with your hotel to involve employees stealing from one another. Owners and managers check to see. Drivers are given their gratuity. I always include this in my reviews. My comments should never reflect on the feelings or performance of any employees at the hotel. Anyone who has ever traveled by plane knows that pilots must complete a lengthy checklist before takeoff. Similarly, running a hotel involves a set of steps that front desk staff must follow when checking guests in and out. This structured approach ensures that all necessary procedures are carried out properly and facilitates effective communication between guests and employees. I would address every issue if I were in charge of the hotel. For instance, I would have someone walk around to each hotel room, open the doors, and close them to ensure that every door fully closes when a guest leaves. I would also assign an employee to shower in every hotel room to check that the water drains properly. I would remove the microwaves, Coke machines, and food machines from all floors, keep the ice machine, and have a sign above the door where the ice is being kept. I would also inspect every patio lock to ensure it opens and closes correctly. To enhance the safety of children staying at the hotel, I would install chains on every patio door and make locks higher so that children could not reach them, and install an outdoor light for every patio. I would also resolve storage problems by updating all wardrobe closets, adding a dresser to each room, and installing a desk. Furthermore, I would replace floor lamps with ones that guests can control more easily, or I would install a switch near the entrance to turn on and off the floor lamp when entering the hotel room. All employees will be requested to pack a bag and stay overnight at the hotel. During their stay, employees will go through the entire experience, including using the pool, visiting the shop, and having dinner at the hotel restaurant. Hotel staff will be asked for their feedback on potential improvements to enhance the hotel experience. Eliminate any exterior structures that remind guests of the hotel's negative history. To be successful, it is essential to transform both the interior and exterior of the hotel. Look at the exteriors of buildings around your hotel for ideas that you can apply to your own establishment. What we liked best about the hotel was the interior corridor, the pool elevator, the location, the wood floors, the freestanding nightstands, housekeeping, managers, and employees.